Hey, be most welcome to my very first soul spark in form of a video. I figured myself I don't really have time to read blogs and stuff, so why don't I make a video so you can listen to it while you do your house chores or whatever. So I have recently come back from Egypt. And I brought a few things with me that it's so funny how they found me. I wasn't looking for them. When I stumbled upon them and I looked at it and I'm like, how could I ever forget? I learned about those things ages ago. So let's have a look at it. Now, one thing, I mean, of course, it's all for midlife women, right? So one thing that I found in a herb store in Us One was a tea concoction for exactly menopause symptoms. Now, of course, I wanted to know. I mean, I'm supposed to mix it all together in a thing and just take like the tip of a knife in a cup of hot water. So, of course, I wanted to know what's all in there. And guess what? He said, big secret. Once he is in an age where he thinks he might very soon be no longer, he's gonna decide whom around him, and he's probably going to choose a female person. Will he tell the secret of all the herbs that is in there? So but he did say no matter the many symptoms menopause can bring along, or not just menopause, from peri to post. Um, he said he would put his hands in fire. This is just gonna help for everything. So I shall try it out. But the next thing, maybe you've heard of it, it's black seed oil. Or in Latin, if I remember correctly, it's Nigella sativa. So this is so valuable. It was even found in the tomb of Tutankhamun. Now, mind you, Tutankhamun's tomb, they found so many jars and vessels and thingies with liquid in it that were perfume. And guess how many liters? 400 liters of different kinds of perfumes, which back in the day were, of course, made out of essential oils, out of plants and herbs and roots and stuff. Just amazing. And black seed oil was found in there as well. Now, it wasn't just used by the pharaohs in old Egypt, it was used throughout all of Asia, and especially in the Middle East. In Islamic medicine, it was, or it's still referred to as the seed that heals everything except death. Doesn't that say everything? Now, if we look at it, what does it do for us midlife women? It is strongly anti-inflammatory. And maybe you know that we have so many inflammations going on in our body and we know nothing about it because very often it's not painful. But having an inflammation is the first step to any chronic stuff or anything you don't want to have. Now, if you use it internally, you can take like a teaspoon, or there are also capsules out there because, capsules usually you don't feel the taste. So it's good for joint discomforts, headaches, skin flare-ups, hormonal imbalances. And if you use it on your skin, it's of course soothing the skin, nourishing the skin. Let me catch up with my notes because I don't want to forget anything. If you are having a sluggish digestion, it helps against that, or it supports it. If your immune system is a little bit slow, it helps to strengthen your immune system. It's good against bloating, heaviness, and sluggish metabolism. And it stabilizes blood sugar, which is very important. The older you get, certain things are just going out of whack, not because you live unhealthy, just because your hormones are getting less and less that were once in charge of those jobs. And now your body needs to transit into a new thing. Who is doing what job now? And that means your blood pressure can get higher, your cholesterol naturally gets higher, and your blood sugar can get out of whack as well. So that's the internal use. Now, for external, it is wonderful for the skin. Not only does it nourish it, it soothes it, it smooths it. If you should have acne or eczema type conditions, that's the oil you want to have. It's antibacterial, calming, and supports the skin to restore itself. Right. So that is that beauty. Then let's go to another oil. I'm an oil woman. I love working with oils because they are so potent. Here, what found me was the argan oil. How fitting. Cleopatra argan oil. Now, argan oil is so full of vitamin E. That's another thing. The older you get, the less vitamin E your body has. I have a device called BioScan, and by now I don't even have to test people above 50 anymore. I know already all of them show a lack of vitamin E. Now, vitamin E we need for a healthy skin. You also know what happens when we get older. The skin gets drier and drier and drier. And argan oil is your best buddy if you want to do something for your skin to feed it plenty with vitamin E, which is important to fight the free radicals. It's full of antioxidants and essential fatty acids. So, what means argan oil helps your body to build collagen. Now, we all have heard collagen. There are products out there that you could eat, and it's made out of animal bones, right? Let's be honest. There's no collagen powder out there that is not made out of collagen of animal bones. And the joke is, you cannot eat a bone to fix your bone, right? So, or you cannot eat some animal's eye to fix your eye if you have an eye issue. So this is such a big scam. It's not that you need collagen from an animal to build your own collagen. Your body cannot handle this. You need to help your body to build its own collagen. And argan oil is one. There are several out there, but argan oil is one who helps that improves elasticity, protects also the skin barrier, and helps moisturize your skin. Then, interesting enough, because estrogen is declining in us women, that is the main reason why skin is changing. And argan oil, black seed oil, you can of course mix the things as well if you want to give yourself a luxurious homemade body lotion. Now, if you start using oil on your skin, maybe in the beginning you don't know how much to use and it's too much and you don't want to be greasy. Of course not. So just have a paper towel or an old towel and just, dab it off. And also in the beginning, you might maybe take just too little, and your skin absorbs that much that you realize, oh my God, where is it gone? It's already vanished. So you will learn with the time how much oil it is that your body needs. What else are we talking about? Let's go to that. So honestly, I actually just wanted to buy it because of the can. Look, let's take a moment. How cute does that look? And then I looked what's actually inside, and it is fenugreek. Let me show you how that looks like. Oh. Why are you not open? There we go. So, how can we show that? Let's put it on the fingertips. It's like hard seeds. Is that any? Okay. Hard seeds that you can pound before you make a tea out of it. Just and put it in a pot with hot water, let it steep for a while, and then you have a tea. You can also cook it. You could also cook it as a grain, like to eat it. So in Cairo, in the Islamic Quarter, there is a coffee shop, a very old coffee shop and famous coffee shop, where it's known that Napoleon used to go there during his times in Cairo, to sit there and have his fenugreek tea. You want to guess why? Yeah, makes tired men happy, if you know what I mean. And also for women, it can increase the libido, because we know also during those transition times for a midlife woman, libido can just say goodbye. So fenugreek is a natural thing as a tea to take. But not only that, it has natural phytoestrogens, so that of course helps your body as well. And fenugreek as well, just like the black seed oil was found in ancient Egyptian tombs and used as food and medicine. So it's nourishing and activating. And not only that, it also supports digestion, especially if it's sluggish or heavy. It also helps regulate blood sugar, and it's a thing to have in midlife. What else did I write down here? That's about this. Fenugreek, if you've never heard of it, it's also a very old Ayurvedic remedy. All of these things are also known in Ayurveda, of course, and that's why when those products found me in Egypt and I looked at them and I'm like, of course, I learned about that ages ago when I was studying Ayurveda. How could it, out of sight, out of mind, or how you say that? But then again, there's so many herbs and things out there, right? So anyway, I'm glad they came back into my life. Now, the last thing is an essential oil. It's myrrh, if you can see it. So that's the last one I want to talk about. So myrrh was used in temples and rituals for healing and for preservation. It is antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory again, and supports tissue repair. Now you can put a few of these drops into the black seed or the argan or all three together to really have a luxurious treat for your skin. And whatever you put on your skin through the pores goes inside your body. So you want to be very, very mindful what it is that you are going to put on your skin. I always say, whatever goes on my skin, I could, in the worst case scenario, also eat and be fine. Now, what is, what is unique with myrrh, however you say that in English, or in essential oils generally, I guess that they also work through the nose, through the limbic system on your emotional level. So myrrh helps to energize your emotions, to when you go through identity shifts, which happens in midlife with a lot of women, and you feel sad or depressed because of certain things are no longer the way how they were. Myrrh is helping you through those heavy moments or through those emotional moments. You could, of course, put a few drops on a Kleenex and sniff on it. You could put a few drops on your pillow when you sleep at night. You could also dilute it, take a spray bottle, put in half water, half triple distilled vodka or any cheap alcohol that is over 40%. And then you put in a few drops and you have a natural aerosol that you can spray the pillow with, or your car, or in your office, something that it helps your emotional level. What else did I write down to tell you? Yeah, that's it. So what do you think about my first Soul Spark in video form? Was that helpful? Was it useful? I hope so. If you don't know me yet, I am Tamoa Burton, and I am all natural. Whatever the human body goes through, that is in the biography, nature also has something that helps you out of it, or not out of it, but through it to come out of it stronger. I have on my website, I call it my apothecary. Is that English? My husband always says I'm saying it wrong, but I hope you know what I mean. I linked a few of these products. Of course, it's not from these ones from Egypt, but I searched for products that are in a high quality, organic, of course, and I linked it on my website under Apothecary if you want to go and check it out. If you want to give yourself a natural boost and help your body go through this transition that is in our nature. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. See you next month. Bye.